2017 was as wild as it was warm. This was Storm Brian battering the south coast last October. One of 5 named storms that year. They weren't caused by climate change, but scientists believe each was given extra energy by our ever warmer atmosphere. But then spring of 2018 saw snowstorms paralyse the country, only to give way to one of the warmest and driest summers we've seen for a long time.
Colder periods.
We have colder periods and warmer periods because we have wonderful variable weather in the UK. But as we get towards the modern period, what we see is this unmistakable trend to warm years every year. And we see this.
Each stripe is the average yearly temperature for central England going back to 1772, colour-coded, cool in blue to warmer red. A widescreen history of our climate in graphic detail.
We just had this major heat wave through July. Is that event due to climate change?
I think that's the wrong question.
Okay.
The right question is, how has climate change affected this event? And because the atmosphere is warming, the world is warming, the UK is warming, it means that particular event is warmer as well.
Climate change increases the probability of extremes, not just of heat, but the intensity of rainfall, like we saw in this weekend's thunderstorms. Something farmers are finding to their cost.
That traditional British maritime climate that farmers have relied on for centuries can't be relied upon anymore. It's now a matter of fact that farmers are having to rethink how they grow traditional crops or whether they continue to grow them at all.
This is a research farm where they're trying to understand how to breed climate-proof crops for the future. The spring bean crop got off to a good start.
And then as we get into the late part of June, early July, the flowers are really just shrivelling away in the heat.
Is climate change something that farmers can ignore?
We have to adapt to survive. All the evidence is there that new extremes of weather are curtailing yields and curtailing quality at all too frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And something needs to be done about that in response.
The challenge for scientists breeding new crops is they don't know what British climate will look like in years to come. There's no doubt it's getting warmer. Just look at the average temperature trend for the whole planet since 1850. But what kind of extremes will it bring to the UK? The forecast for the future is uncertain. Tom Clark, News at 10.